All right, what's going on there, YouTube? GirlDad&Guns here. I want to bring you guys another video, just kind of going over all this sweet build that I have sitting here on my workbench. Put a lot of time and effort into doing some research, figure out exactly what the best rifle platform would be for a really sweet SBR build. So, don't judge me. I did get some notes here. Just want to make sure that I am speaking factual to you guys in case this helps you make a decision. But before I go ahead and get into it, why don't you guys go ahead and comment down below what your favorite barrel length is for the AR-15 platform. So I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Obviously, you can go anywhere from 7 all the way up to 22 inches in length. So just kind of curious what your guys' thoughts are. Your favorite rifle, you had to pick one, what would it be? So without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into the video. So what I have sitting on my workbench here is fully custom, fully built LMT Defense, or Lewis Machine and Tool, for those of you guys that don't know. 11.5 inch SBR AR-15. So gotta thank my friends over at Titan Defense for actually having all of the parts in stock. Very difficult to come by, but I got on their website. They're amazing customer service, super fast shipping. I had all the parts within like 2 weeks to my FFL. So absolutely wonderful experience. So what makes the LMT unique? So probably the largest thing with the LMT that makes it unique is that the entire upper receiver assembly is monolithic, fully 100% monolithic, and that there is no separation at all between the upper receiver group and the handguard. So it is one full piece of aerospace grade aluminum, which is a proprietary aluminum that LMT has. They have a patent on their upper receivers, all the way from the front of the handguard clear to the back of the upper receiver where the charging handle inserts. Why? The benefits of this are, I'm sure you guys have seen it. If you're watching this video, you've seen way more popular YouTube gun tubers that have done videos on this where, handguard shifts, bolt loosen up, laser starts to shift, you start losing zero on your optic. This is not something that's very common, but it 100% can happen and has happened. So LMT came up with this design that is 100% monolithic and completely eliminated that, took that out of the equation entirely. You will not have that with this. It's all one piece with the upper there. So the other really cool thing about LMT that's unique is that the barrel is bar none the easiest barrel to install on this platform. So all you have to do is you loosen these two bolts up on the back of the handguard here, and you can pull this entire barrel out and do another barrel. So you can do from, this is an 11.5 inch barrel, you can do a 10.3 inch barrel, all the way up to a 20 inch barrel. Slide it in this exact same platform, throw it back in, tighten down both the bolts to the torque spec, and your rifle will be zeroed. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that confirm this. So again, very ingenuitive. I got to give it to the LMT Defense team for coming up with such an awesome design where I could literally, I want a 10.3 rifle. All I got to do is buy the barrel, pull this barrel out, slide the barrel in, easy peasy, super easy swap. So barrel itself came with an A2 bird cage. I did throw on a Surefire 3-prong flash hider to support or be a host mount for my Surefire RC2 suppressor. Absolutely a match made in heaven with these guys. Obviously the RC2 is extremely proven. I know there's a lot of badass silencers that are out there on the market. But short of that, the RC2 has seen many years of combat experience. So it's the one that I wanted to go with if I was going to spend the money and pay good old Uncle Sam my tax stamp to go ahead and get a suppressor. So moving back, I do have a Atlas bipod on here with the little clicky legs. Best bipod on the market in my opinion. I did go ahead and opt for the optional handle throw lever in the back here. It's like 20 bucks on their website. You can buy it. So instead of a twist knob, you got a nice little handle on here. I only use it on this rifle to zero it. it sits nice on my workbench when I'm doing this video here, so I went ahead and slapped it on. Moving back from that, I do have a Surefire M340C on here, so it's Picatinny mount, an FDE. It's a mini scout. Went ahead and got the 100 Concepts light cap on here, so super cool little cap. I'm sure you guys have seen their site, but if you haven't, 100 Concepts is just an awesome company. They've got flashlight caps, they've got scope caps, they've got red dot caps, they've got caps you can throw on this Eotech here. So basically what it is, you know, if somebody would happen to be staring at you, right, you're in a war zone, or maybe you're out in the woods, whatever the case may be, maybe you're LARPing with the boys out playing some airsoft. Obviously you've got glass, you know, on the front of your flashlight, front of your sight, whatever it may be, that could cause a reflection. So 100 Concepts has scope caps. Basically it looks like a beehive sort of design that will help break up that reflection that you would see coming off of it. In this case, because I have the SR07 pressure switch, so I've got my monetary pressure switch here, and then I've got my always on, always off. Solid clicks, but you obviously wouldn't want to have a negligent discharge of your light if you don't want it to be there. So just as an extra precaution, I throw that light cap on. Super easy to deploy. If I don't want it on there, if I do want it on there, just got to grab it, slap it back. It's off. Want to cover it back up, clicks right back on. So moving back from that, I have a Tango Down stubby vertical grip. Sorry, I keep looking at my notes. It's been a while since I've had this build. I've been wanting to get this video up for quite some time. But Tango Down B5 grip, quite honestly, this is the stubby version. I just think it absolutely is the coolest foregrip on the market. Obviously, any vertical foregrip will do. There's lots of them out there, but I just think this one has the most nostalgic look to it. Probably the coolest looking foregrip that's on the market. So moving back, I have an Eotech XPS2 on a Unity riser. So we can kind of get to that in a minute. But what's really cool about this is the absolute riser for Eotech. So went with the Unity fast magnifier. So just flip to center. So it flips to center. And the reason I went with the Unity one is because even though Unity makes flip to center magnifier mounts for like a G33 Eotech magnifier, because this is all one piece, so you can literally pop this bad boy off and see the magnifier itself is all one piece. You can actually get that magnifier to fold down significantly lower. So I know, and again, this is all semantics. With the right amount of training, this is not an issue, but being able to flip it down a little bit lower allows for me to have a crystal clear view through the Eotech objective. With it down, I know the G33 sits a little bit higher, so you can still see the dot, you can still train. You know, obviously, if you're looking passive, it doesn't matter, which is the way you're supposed to, shooting with both eyes open, which, you know, I try to train and do all of those things. But why not? If I can have it be lower and not be in the way, of course, I'm going to go with that. Moving down, I've got a HRF Concepts Magwell. So it's a Magwell extension. Basically just, you know, absolutely swallows up magazines. You are not going to miss with this thing. They make one specifically for the LMT lower. Super cool. I love it. I've got HRF Magwells on all of my rifle builds. Moving back from that, I got a Geissele SSA-E 2-stage trigger. Best trigger on the market. You guys can get the Expo trigger if you want to spend the extra $150, but honestly, the Geissele SSA-E trigger is absolutely phenomenal. You will not go wrong. There's no reason to spend the extra $100 on them. Plus, you can get Geissele triggers on really good deals if you wait for Memorial Day, 4th of July, any major holidays, Black Friday. You can get them super cheap on all kinds of websites. Moving back from that, let's see, what am I missing here? I've got the Radian Raptor SD charging handle. So the SD Raptor handle is suppressor optimized. So it's got little holes in the top of the charging handle that help the gas escape from the charging handle. This being an 11.5, she's a gassy girl. So you know, I try to keep that gas out of your face as best as possible. If you've ever shot suppressed, it can get pretty bad, especially if you're shooting indoors. Moving back from that, I've got a Reptilia Grip, Reptilia Grip. It is absolutely amazing, extremely comfortable in the hand. I love the angle of these things. I've got a Reptilia on my MPX. I've got a Reptilia on my long range build that I'm doing. I absolutely love these, so shout out to Reptilia. Those guys have some awesome products. I can't wait to get in and start buying some more gear as I build my SPR, which will probably be my next video that I throw in there. I also have the Radian 45 safety selector. I have this in every single one of my builds. Love that 45-degree throw. Makes it super easy, super clicky, super mechanical when you're going through your safety selector switch there. Got the B5 stock on the back, which is, you know, just a wonderful stock all around. I mean, it's a proven stock. You see it all over the place. Can't really go wrong with B5. Can't really go wrong with Magpul. Both companies make absolutely amazing products. So, but anyway, one thing I wanted to show you guys with this build, you know, there's a lot of debate. What is the best AR-15 platform that's out there on the market right now? A lot of people who have the cash that would buy an LMT, if they can find them or get their hands on them, would be to buy a Knight's Armament. Of course, they are like unicorns, absolutely impossible to get. I think Micah Mayfield, who is Garantham's photographer, he's got a YouTube channel. It's pretty cool. You should go check it out. Does a video comparing the Knight's Armament on the LMT. But the one absolutely amazing thing, guys, is that there is zero play between the upper and lower receiver on this. I mean, I practically have to use a punch just to get my bolts out. Like, it is so tight. Absolutely incredible tolerances on these things. So it is extremely robust, extremely well built. Obviously you can find a much lighter rifle that's out there, and if that's your niche, go for it. But with this being 11.5, it is absolutely not too heavy. You can still reach out to pretty good distances with this, but it's definitely short enough if you were in a close environment, had to do some CQB stuff. So yeah, outside of that, guys, just wanted to kind of go over this build. It's my baby right now. This is my ride or die. Can't wait to do some more and share with you guys. Trying to get this channel to take off, so we've been getting some momentum, which is great to see. Really appreciate it. That's all because of you guys. So if you guys can go ahead and like and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks.